Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to go through a really quick summer minimal makeup routine, just a lot of glow and fresh looking skin. But before we get into the video, if you haven't already, if you could click the subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. And don't forget to click the bell so that you do not miss out on any future videos. So now on with the video. So I already have a bit of colour to my skin. I've just been away and because of my pigmentation, I'm finding it really hard to wear a full face of makeup because it's just showing through every single foundation that I put on. So I have gone down the minimal makeup route. So first up, I am going to go in with some, I've just got this little sample of Benefit Professional Primer. I used to use this a long time ago, but I haven't used it for a long time, and I thought when I got this sample I'd just give it another go. And I mainly want to press that in to my centre of my face, which is where I have the most problems with my pores and uneven skin. Go in with a little bit of Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer, and this is in the shade Light Ivory. I'm just going to tap a little bit under each eye and work that in with my fingers. Just to camouflage any dark circles and just brighten the under eye a little bit. Try not to wipe across and just tap really instead. It's just really delicate skin, and it's much better to pat the product in than drag it across. Just wipe any excess just down the middle of the face. Next, I am going to just go in with this. It's a Topshop glow stick. It's like a bronzy glow stick. So I just go in like I would with bronzer and just stipple and buff into my skin with this Bare Minerals. It's actually a foundation brush, but it's really nice and firm. So I just work the bronzer into my skin with this. Circular motions and stippling. Tiny bit more here. And then just across the forehead, like I would normally with any powder bronzer. Just add this cream bronzer in those areas. Preferably not in my blonde hair. Just around here. And just a slight amount on the nose. I don't really want to go in with any contouring. It's just really just a minimal makeup to give me a bit of a glow. Nothing like looking too heavy. So now I'm going to go in with this Model Co cream blush, and this is in Just Peachy. This is for cheeks and lips, but I only actually use it on my cheeks, and I don't use it very often. It's not really my kind of colour. It's quite dark, but once you've buffed it in, if you're just going for this kind of look, it's not too bad. I just think with sometimes when I've put it on over foundation, it's quite a thick cream blush, so it can tend to move the foundation a little bit. It's really bad light in here. So you have a close-up and it's not quite so pink. It's a really bad light in here, I apologise. So that's just like a nice healthy glow, and then I just tap across the nose like I would sweep a powder blush over the top of my nose. It just gives you the look like you've been out in the sun. But that's the blush finished. Now I'm going to pop some highlighter on, and I'm going to use the L'Oreal Glow Drops highlighting fluid and pop that on my cheekbone, and again buff in with the same brush and then just blend with my finger, bring down the cheek. Just gives it a really nice sheen to the face. It's really quite pigmented, this these highlighting drops, so do go easy on them if you don't want too much of a glare on your face. And then bring down the cheek, too close to the eye. And then I will just pop a bit here, 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 and buff that in. And it just really does give a lovely glow to the face. And then I will go in with some powder, but only in just tiny little areas. And I use this Freedom palette. It's Bronzed Professional Pro Bronze in Warm Lights. And I just mix together these two lighter shades. And for this, I'm using this. I got this recently in a Look Fantastic box. It's a Luxie 737 tapered highlighting brush, but for me it's too big as a highlighting brush. So I just tap into the two lighter colours and just tap the powder to stop that concealer creasing. And set that in place. And then I will go just on my forehead slightly, down my nose, my chin, and also I'll just go along my jaw just to give the bronzed cheeks just a little bit of extra definition. And so that the glow of my face is really concentrated to the higher points. Just tap a bit of powder over the highlighter to set that in place. And then lastly, I'll just do my brows. And for that, I will just use this eyebrow stamp eyebrow powder that I got on Amazon. Just this powder here. It might probably only cost a couple of pounds, but it's actually really good. I'm just preferring a powder at the moment just to give me more of a natural finish. I really do want to get my eyebrows microbladed because it's just such a chore doing them all the time. Actually, I don't even do them all the time. I definitely don't do my eyebrows every day. But they just have so many gaps that just, no matter how long I leave them to grow, they're not growing in the right places. So they're just really, and they're so dark that it's really easy to go so over the top when you're filling them in, and then they just look terrible. So I think if I have them microbladed, then they'll just look perfect every day and I won't have much upkeep. So and I just add in a little bit of my e.l.f. Setting spray, mist and set spray, to my brush just to help with the hair strokes, and also just so that it's not so powdery when I apply it, and it just helps. It just seems to fill them in a bit better when the brush is a little bit damp. I feel it just helps with the pigment a little bit. I wish I was one of those people that could just do amazing brows, but unfortunately this is the one of the areas that I really just am not great. I think it's just because my eyebrows are so difficult. Okay, eyebrows done, and I will just set it with some of my elf spray. And to finish off, I'll just pop on some lip gloss. This is my Soap and Glory Sexy Mother Pucker in Rose and Shine. It's a pretty neutral gloss. And that is it. I'm done for the day. And actually this look lasts really well, considering it is mostly cream products with just a little bit of powder and a little bit of spray. So I hope you've enjoyed today's tutorial, and if you have any questions at all, please pop them in the comments below, or any recommendations, any videos you'd like me to film in the future, any comments at all, or just to say hi, do pop those below, and please do subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!